Hi, everybody. It's Israel here again. And I was just talking about divination, the idea of dividing and separating ideas to get deeper into them. And this is a facet of language that will suddenly make sense when I put it in this way. Think about mathematics, think about math. When I say math, most of us think, oh, it's addition, subtraction, division, um, exponents, maybe you're going to go further, derivatives. But what you'll find is as you continue going into it, a lot of people actually use the term maths, plural, because what you discover is that math is many, many, many different things. And the deeper into it you go, the more ways there are to think and talk about it. And I'm just saying that as an example of a knowledge domain that once you start diving into it, you can go deeper and deeper and deeper. The way you seem to go deeper into those domains, or the way I've found to go deeper, is to learn the language that people use in that domain. It's commonly, I think, known that the average person memorizes or knows about 60,000 words. But there's at least 1 million words in the English alphabet. So what that means is that there's different domains of knowledge. And so as you learn a new domain, it's basically an upgrade of all that language. So I've heard, for example, that to become a lawyer, you have to learn I think it's 7,000 new words or something like that. You have to add those new words to your internal lexicon to suddenly become an expert in that. So again, all I'm doing is saying different domains of knowledge seem to be unfoldable. You seem to be able to open them up and go deeper into them. That's a term I use, divination. But in every domain of knowledge, what you will find is a frontier of that knowledge. The frontier is a very interesting place to be. It's a very lonely place to be because that is the point where experts don't agree with you. And so the point of this, I think, this system is to help people break past that frontier, giving you a practical toolkit to literally map out what people are saying and doing and to identify the white space in between their ideas and between their knowledge. And inside that white space might be the truth that you're trying to create. And so when I say create, because there might be new words and language and knowledge that you need to try to introduce into the concept or into that domain in order to unfold it further. And by doing that, you will become an expert. But by becoming an expert, you will inevitably go head to head with the other experts in that space because you will be challenging the frontiers of their knowledge. And in order to do that, you need a powerful foundation. You need a place of truth that you can go back to, that you can rely on. Again, I'm not saying it's Kabbalism. I'm not saying it's Judaism. I'm not saying it's any religion. What I'm saying is that this document, this system started to open up my mind and allow my mind to accept those principled truths that I just mentioned. It's actually a big deal to consider yourself a possible participant in the frontier of knowledge. It's scary to think I might have true truth inside of me that's so true and so deep that it's a gift to other people around me. And the only way I can get it out is by digging deeper into my own soul while I also dig deeper into the knowledge domains that I'm passionate about. And so that's a fundamental truth and a belief that you have to accept in order to go to this next step. You have to really recognize I might have something profoundly true, but also completely unique. Nobody else can validate it to me except for me. I'm the only one that can validate it. And over time, as I talk about it and share it and spread it with other people, whatever that domain is, whatever that insight is, as I talk through it and work through it with other people, I can establish that my wisdom, my truth, my knowledge is actually true for other people. And by bringing that into the reality, the domain of consciousness for other people, that is my act of creation. That is my act of divination. That is my act of being in reality. So I'm saying again, I think this system was designed to help people do that. I don't think that's the way Kabbalism is talked about today, but when I looked at this, I saw my own truth being mimicked here. The truth that I'm talking about right now, which is about how to apply this in some really profound ways, because I found myself on the frontier of my domains, of the knowledge and the wisdom of the experts that I had looked up to, and suddenly had to look internally to find the truth that I could go beyond them and that there was value in the world if I did that. Please stay tuned for my next video. I'm going to dive into this more.